Happy Saturday, everyone. Carlotta Arredondo here. I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. I know I did. My sister invited everybody over, and there was lots of food and lots of people, and there was so much food we didn't know what to do with it. So, but it was awesome. But anyways, the reason I'm coming to you guys today is because, like I said in my last video, my new book, Safer Among Strangers, is almost complete. And you guys, this is really only half of it. There's more. But one of the things I do in my writing process after I've typed it out and things, what I'll do is I'll print a little bit of it off and go over it and see if I like it and see if I want to change some things. And then if I want to change some things, then I start retyping again. And then I print it out again, and then I look over it again, and then I type it again. That's kind of my process. But how I come up with my characters for my novels or, this short story is what I will do is, I think about things. Well, number one, I have to say, not only do I imagine things in my head because my books are fiction, but I also think about things that I see, like in the community or a place that I travel or people I know or, myself, loosely based. And these are how I come up with my characters and the, the location, the subject matter and things like that. And that's kind of my process. And then if I, don't like a character or whatever, I might delete that character out and put somebody in, or I might not even replace that character at all. But that's kind of my process. I don't know how other writers do, but that's kind of how I do it. Kind of write it out first, then type it, then edit it, then type it again, and print it out, and it's kind of a vicious cycle until the book is finished. But I'm happy to say that it is nearly complete. I'm so excited because I want to get it out there to you so you guys can read it and tell me what you think. And then also, like I said in my last video, then it'll once this is complete, it'll give me the opportunity to help others with their writing process so they can be a published author and things of that nature, because it is really exciting when it's all complete, and then people buy your work, the thing that you've been working on forever. And, you especially love it when people give you the wonderful feedback and they know your characters, or they would like you to, write another book about that, write number 2, and it really is an awesome experience. So, I'm really happy about, this book nearly being complete. Safer Among Strangers, a collection of 3 short stories. But I also wanted to let you guys know that I will also be revising Writer's Block, Poetry and Food for Thought. And I will be putting it under my company, Black Lines Publishing, LLC. That is very important to me. I've been wanting to do that for a very long time. And in 2024, that is my goal, along with Yearning. I'm not going to revise that, but I do want it to be under Black Lines Publishing. Currently, those 2 books are selling not only under my company, Black Lines Publishing, but they're also being sold at Amazon and Barnes and Noble, and I would love to have the opportunity to have my books, my hard work, what I paid for, um, under, you know, a company that I created and represents me, and that's very important to me. Along with having it back on resubmitted to Barnes and Noble and Amazon under Black Lions Publishing. So that is my goal for 2024, along with having Safer Among Strangers, a collection of 3 short stories for everyone to purchase, and those 2 books coming on to Black Lions Publishing versus Author House, and then having someone else. I can't really give a timeline when the new author's work will be complete, but I will tell you that in 2024, I will be working with that author to complete their book. So I'm really excited about that. I'm very excited about that. I'm always excited when, I see something that I created or what will be helping someone else to create their book. It's just an amazing feeling, and so I absolutely cannot wait. So be looking for those things in 2024 under Black Lions Publishing, because that is my goal. That is my New Year's resolution. Along with another one of my resolutions is finishing school. Okay, you guys, I have sat on 36 credits for ever. Okay, and it's really, I'm like, why have I let this go this long? You know what I'm saying? Especially when, for me, I think what irritates me kind of, because I actually have 121 credits, but it's not in one single degree, right? It's writing, human services, business administration. So what I would like to do is combine them all together, because that, what I've studied, the things I've studied and enjoyed the most is exactly what I've done or what I do, and so, um, you know, yeah, so just to be able to combine those things, and excuse me guys, I'm really sick. Um, just to be able to combine those things, the things I love together into one and finally have a degree will make my heart feel overjoyed. So I just wanted to say that. But yes, you guys, I am nearing the completion of Safer Among Strangers, a collection of 3 short stories. And you guys, forgive the pause. The reason I do that is because I always want to say a combination of one, because it is the book that is out now. My newest book that I published and released in 2020. And then, of course, I revised it again this year. And, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so the storylines, when I change my books, the storyline never changes, but there's some things, as far as editing is concerned, I will change if I don't like it, but the storyline will always be the same. So like I said in one of my videos back, that the storyline never changes, just some of the wording, you know what I'm saying, changes. What did I call it? The cosmetic changes. But anyways, that's all, you guys. I just wanted to kind of update you on, what's going on with my books. I love books. I'm a book lover, a book writer, a book publisher, and I just really love to talk about books. It's just, I don't know, it's just in me. I just love doing it. I've been doing it I've been writing, well, I've been writing all my life, whether it was just little short letters to my mom or when I finally decided in, I want to say 1996, and probably before that, because I actually started writing, before I actually published Yearning, I was working on something else, but I ripped it up, and now I wish I hadn't, um, but I've been writing for a long time and I really, really enjoy it. I also really enjoy when people like my books. And I like the critiques I get. I like when people talk about, oh, what about this and what about that? Because those things, those critiques and that feedback, it really does help writers, or at least it helps me as a writer. And so, I love that. So keep that coming. And, guys, excuse me. Oh my God. You guys, I am really sick. You have no idea. I mean, not only do I have a cough and cold and allergies, I have a toothache. I have a toothache. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, ugh. I have an appointment, but it's like, do I want to get the root canal or do I want to get it pulled? I mean, that's how bad it hurts. Like, literally, it's, ugh. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of those complaints. But yeah, I love to write, you guys, and I love when people love my books and buy my books and my merchandise and things of that nature. It makes me happy and, thankful and full of gratitude. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I just wanted to update you guys and, of course, say again that I hope you had an awesome Thanksgiving. I know that I did. And that's it. And you guys have a good night. Bye bye.